YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today, you guys, we got a story time, a kind of a crazy one. You know, we all have different stories out here on the road, different scary stories, and I feel like this is probably by far our scariest story.
Yeah,
what you think?
I would say so too. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's the scariest experience we done had so far.
The most memorable one, from what I feel like it is.
Yeah. So y'all, what happened was, I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story. I'm gonna start from the beginning of the story. Y'all seen the thumbnail and title. So let me just backtrack from there, and I'm gonna break it down. Lisa said she don't remember the whole trip, but I remember the trip.
Yeah. I don't.
Do you know who we were with at the time? What company we was driving for?
Crete.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say Prime.
No, I do remember specifically we was with Crete, because with Crete we usually travel. I feel like we travel more within the East Coast with Crete.
You mean West Coast?
I meant West Coast, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we travel more so the West Coast when we was with Crete, and so this was our very first time going to California with Crete. So I was very excited, very happy, you guys. I guess I'll probably start out by telling the story, and then you can just come in because I remember a lot from the beginning.
I don't remember much.
So we picked up at this meat place, you guys. I don't remember exactly which one because I picked up at so many, but I think it was Cargill. It may have been them, but I also picked up at a different meat place as well. But it was in Nebraska. So we had a Nebraska to San Francisco load. And so I was like, okay, cool. This is gonna be a nice run, very fun run. First time going to California with this company. I've been to California before with Milton, and I love California. You know, the rules and stuff are crazy, but the view, the beauty is just amazing. So we had picked up this load. It was 40. I had to be about 42. Pick up 42. I was probably about 70 something, high 70s in total, 70 some thousand. So after we picked up, we got the load, got loaded. Now you gotta remember, they gotta load it right, because I gotta have my tandem slid all the way up for the bridge laws in California. California and Florida bridge laws, you know, they similar. You gotta have them all the way up. Mm-hmm. So I had to go scale to make sure I was good, because I scaled at the meat place, but it said that it was right, but I always like to double check. So I went over to the 19 that wasn't too far from there, pulled in there, got on the scale. When I got on the scale said that my rear was too heavy. So I'm like, how my rear too heavy when I just scaled at the place? But it's a cat scale, so I'm trusting it, right? So I'm surprised you don't remember this. So I pulled back around the parking, and then I had to call my dispatcher, and I was like, hey, I'm overweight on my tandems, yada yada yada, this, that, and the third. They was like, okay, did you try sliding them? So I slid them. I said, I can't slide them too far, you know, the bridge laws and stuff like that. So I pulled out, I slid them, I pulled back out, went and scaled again, you guys. But I called my dispatcher, and I was like, hey, it says I'm good, but I'm literally like one pin off from being quote unquote legal. And they was like, no, you should be good, everything's good and stuff like that. So I just went ahead and kept driving all the way to California. I was like, they said I'm good. I done checked with them. They said it'll be all right. So when I got to the weigh station, I went right through the weigh station. They didn't say nothing. Everything was good. I was literally just one pin off though, you guys. It wasn't nothing crazy. But I'm gonna let you take it over when we get like into San Francisco. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. So then fast forward. I know I'm talking y'all to death. Then we got into San Francisco. Y'all already know where, you know, all them cars trying to get through that toll road and stuff like that, right, y'all? So my first time in San Francisco, I'm thinking it was a whole bunch of people right here, and it was all just, this is when I first started, y'all. So don't come down on me too hard. It was my year, about a year and 3 months in. So everybody was merging, but I seen an open lane on the side, and I was like, and then my GPS like, stay in the right two lanes or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm finna get in the outermost right lane, because the right two lanes, not knowing that this lane gonna take me somewhere that I ain't supposed to be. And that it did, you guys. So I took that route, took the exit, and now I'm gonna let Alicia take over from what we see from after we took that exit.
Yeah. I don't know much. That's why Kenny's doing most of the talking. So, but this is the part that I do remember. We took the exit, and as soon as we took the exit, I think Kenny knew that we took the wrong turn. Like as soon as we took the exit.
Oh, I was heated.
Yeah.
I was heated. I was
Missing
so mad,
your turn sucks. Just laying it out there because it's scary because you don't know if you're supposed to be there. If you don't know what's coming ahead, basically, right?
The scary part is missing your turn there, but like in a city environment.
city, yep,
But
it
when
is
you
city
miss your
first.
turn in like the in the middle of Iowa, you ain't really tripping. Yeah, you might have to go down an extra 10-15 miles, but
Yeah.
you can whip around. But this one right here is
It's tight. Yeah, it's tight because you don't know. It's small and tight. So we took the exit. Next thing you know, I think we start seeing a grade sign. We're gonna pull it up, but you see a grade sign and you could see, was it immediately after we took the exit where we saw what we saw?
Yeah, so as soon as you take that exit, it veered off to the right. And I'm gonna tell y'all the island is Yerba Buena Island. So if y'all look that up, it's right outside San Francisco, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know much, guys. Like, I literally remember just a tad bit of it, but I remember being scared. So as soon as we took, I guess, that turn Kenny was talking about, all you could see in front of you was the ocean. Like, that was the scariest thing ever because you don't, it was just terrifying. Like, seeing it, like, right in front of you. Like, it feels like we're finna, like, as soon as we go down, and if we don't go down slow enough, you might actually run into the ocean. That's literally what I was scared of.
It was a steep hill, you guys. So when we took that turn, when we took the turn, you took the turn, then it turned into a steep hill.
Yeah,
it was a stop sign, then a steep hill.
Mm-hmm.
So my butt, I done stopped at the stop sign. You remember when I got out?
Yeah. So I remember stopping, right? And Kenny had gotten out. As Kenny was getting out, y'all, he pulled the brakes and whatnot. I swear it might have just been the brakes settling and then yet moving, but that little move, when I said my heart jumped to my butt, like I was so scared. And then all you can see is Kenny like walking down, and it's a steep downgrade when you're over here like this, when you're walking like this. You know what I mean? Like, you know how like you walking downhill? That's literally what Kenny was doing. So I was like, okay, yeah, this is steep. And then you could just see his head slowly disappearing during the downgrade. And then you can see like cars going around because we did stop. So you can see cars going around and stuff like that. And then it got to the point where we seen like box trucks. I don't know if you remember seeing box trucks. And it was like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's not too bad. And then I see Kenny come back up. And I guess you can.
So when I came back up, because I went down there to check it out, when I came back up, there was construction workers in a pickup truck.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I said, the trucks normally come through here? And he didn't speak English, but he said I said trucks. He was like, yeah. He said just use your he just kept doing like this. I said, oh, my Jake brakes. He was like, yeah, just use he couldn't really communicate. And so I said, man, I'm so terrified right now. I said we're gonna get down here. I said, if I have to go 3 miles per hour.
And we're heavy.
Yeah, I was at least, I think I told y'all earlier, I was at least 75,000. I was at least. Y'all know them meat loads be crazy.
Yeah,
so I was at least 75, you guys. And that was like, man, it was my first year and a half. That was a rookie mistake by me. Thinking I can get around traffic. Like, yeah, we got the toll pass. Yeah, I'm finna just go right around them. Finna go around everybody, not knowing y'all that I was, I took a crazy exit, you guys. But how we got out of that is I went all the way down the hill to the very bottom. There was a stop sign. I crawled down that hill, you guys. Like, it was like 5 or 6 cars behind me. I crawled down that hill, and there's also Treasure Island over there where it looks like other trucks and stuff go through there and stuff like that too. So I was like, okay, it may be all right, but it ain't how heavy I am and how long I am. It's not that type of truck that go through there. It's like containers and day cabs and stuff like that, and box trucks and stuff like that. So it wasn't a 53-foot sleeper carrying 75,000 pounds. So I got down to the end, had to take up 2 lanes to make a turn to go around that whole Yerba Island. I went around that whole island, terrified. It took me like probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes to get out of there. terrified just to get back on
The main highway?
to get back on the main highway. Yeah, thank you. So after that, I eventually got to my delivery, but yeah, it was the GPS fault, but it was also my fault for getting too greedy. The GPS told me to be in the right 2 lanes, but if I would have read the sign that said, you know, Yerba Island, I should never took that exit. Like, it was 2 lanes. I'm thinking it just came up on me so quick, you guys. I was so, I'm in San Francisco. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And I should have been really locked in. And since that day, we ain't had nothing like that really happen ever.
Fingers crossed.
But nah,
To the good Lord?
no, it wouldn't happen like that no more. Like, I doubt something like that would happen to me now, because I'm so used to my GPS. I wasn't really used to my GPS and routes now. Like, I can dang near book a load and know the route that it's going. I done did it. I done drove on all the major highways so much, and even some of the less major highways I done drove on so much that I can it's really down to a T with me now. But y'all, I feel like I yapped a lot this video. I remembered most of the story.
Yeah,
but
I don't remember
she
much.
just remembered the terrifying part.
Yeah, the part where my heart dropped to my butt. Yeah, I remember that part.
But y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Yeah, we're gonna keep dumping these. Try to do a couple story times a week with y'all. And yeah, hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace.